We're going to mediate a lot of marriages right here, right now. You got a husband and a wife in the same building, right? And he's got a lot of pride in this house because it's an old hunting cabin that his grandpappy's pappy built, right? And his brain is working, his penis is working. He can chop wood and recover and have good, strong muscles. And he goes, "There's nothing wrong with the building. What's wrong with her? We used to go on date night and ride bike, and we had to cancel our Fiji trip 3 times. What's going on?" And you say, "Sir, if you want any of those things to come back into your life, date nights, vacations, having a brain, not watching your wife in memory care, you're going to listen to what we have to say." She has immune response genetics on chromosome 6 from either her mom, her dad, or both. But on chromosome, and I'm not anti-MTHFR, that's just such downstream chemistry. Yes, treat homocysteines, but 99% of the mystery illness we see is based in inflammation. All of your inflammatory genetics is on chromosome 6 from mom and dad. So whether you have a higher likelihood for celiac or type 1 diabetes or Hashimoto's or Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis or rheumatoid arthritis or SIRS, those genes are all on chromosome 6. And what Dr. Shoemaker elucidated is that approximately 1 in 4 Americans, 24%, are Lady Gaga born that way with biotoxin illness genes. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't, I mean, we can talk about CRISPR and weird things coming down, genetic engineering, but you can't like trade those back in. And you were born with those genes and you were fine. And let's say you grew up in a clean building and then you date this guy and you're going to his pappy's moldy cabin, right? You'll still be fine. You can handle some, Wim Hof breathing of that moldy building, right? Then one day you get a cold or a flu, and that's called a priming event in Dr. Shoemaker's work. And that is, and you don't die of influenza, you don't die of H1, you don't die of COVID, but now you've turned on chronic inflammatory responses. You turn on your cytokines storms from the innate immune responses to that building. And the cold goes away, but the SIRS stays until you get diagnosed and treated with the Shoemaker protocol, which includes dealing with Grandpappy's cabin, which brings a lot of tension because I didn't want to spend money on a crawl space in the cabin. I wanted to buy a boat this year, and all these other things. So there's